What's up, YouTube? This is Fred Braun here. Let me turn down the TV real quick. Alright. Today I'm going to bring you my Infernity Deck Profile. My deck's a lot different than a lot of people what they use. I'm just showing you what I consistently use. Cards do change in the deck. The deck is also for sale, so let's just get to it. Or trade. Trade-wise, if you check my binder video, it kind of shows what I'm looking for. If you want the full deck, which I'm of course willing to get rid of it as a full, I have commented out instead of the full hollow deck that I've been using. I'm looking for like a complete 100 deck, or I don't know, just PM me what decks you have. I'm not looking for like 6 Ams. I don't like 6 Ams. But here's my deck. 3 Infernity Archfiend. That is your Stratus of the deck, and also basically your Bubble Man. It's a great card. If you draw into it with no cards in your hand, you can special summon it. Anytime it's special summoned, search your deck for an Infernity card. It is broken as fuck. 2 Stygian Patrollers. If you don't know its effect, it has an effect, of course, where if you attack with it and it destroys the monster by battle, you can deal 100 times its level in addition to whatever you deal. On top of that, if this card's in the graveyard, you can banish it and special summon 1 monster from your hand. Then I run 3 Necromancers. Necromancer, of course, is your monster reborn of the deck. If you have no cards in your hand, you can special summon 1 Infernity, except for Necromancer from your graveyard back to the field. 2 Mirage. This is basically your, I don't know, this is like a really good monster reborn. If you have no cards in your hand and you normal summon him, you can tribute him, and then special summon back 2 Infernity from your graveyard, except for Mirage. So yeah, that's great. 2 Avengers. Avengers effect. If you have no cards in your hand, and this card happens to be let me read this real quick. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. Yes, I am. Okay. So if you have no cards in your hand and a monster is destroyed, you can special summon him, and he becomes that level. So yeah, and he's a tuner, so that's great. And he's basically the only tuner of the deck. Then to finish off the monster lineup, I run 2 Dark Gruffers. Dark Gruffer's a great card. You can pitch one to special summon him, but it has to be 5 or higher, so that effect really doesn't mean too much in this deck. But you can normal summon, pitch 1, and then you can pitch another from your deck. So that's a great effect. It's like Laval Chain, basically. So there's that. That's it for the monster lineup. If you played Infernities, you kind of know that. I don't use Archfiend, sorry. I don't use Armageddon Knight. I think Armageddon Knight's shit. And I do not use Laval Chain in this build. I feel as if I'm going to run 2 Gruffers, I really don't need Laval Chain. Onto the spells and traps, I run 3 MSTs. Yeah, obviously you know why. Back row is really not a friend of Infernities. I run 1 Monster Gate. Monster Gate's great in this deck. 1 Instant Fusion. You guys will see why I run that later. 1 for 1. Dark Hole. Book of Moon. Monster Reborn. 2 Forbidden Chalices. The 1 Launcher, of course, because that's all we can run as Infernity players, because that card is broken. 1 Reinforcements of the Army. 1 Allure of Darkness. Those are the spells. Onto the traps. Of course, I run 3 Infernity Barriers. I lost the other barrier at my locals the other week. I haven't went up and searched for it yet, or tried to get it back. But I'll go get it back sometime this week. I run 2 Infernity Breaks. Infernity Breaks are a great card. If you don't know what it does, look it up. Yeah, that sounded mean, but it's the truth. You gotta look up cards and know what they do. Solemn Duo. 2 Mirror Force. 2 Torrential. 2 Call the Haunted. So far with this deck, before I get into the extra deck, I have gone 21 and 2. I've only lost twice to Dragon players at my locals. Other than that, I constantly ram over everybody with this deck. It is such a fun deck. Onto the extra deck. Like I said, I'm just showing you what I consistently use. This deck can make Quasar, so sometimes I do use Quasar in the deck. This deck can make TG Halberd Cannon and TG Blaster Blader. I sometimes use those, but they are not in my extra deck at this moment, so let me just show you what I consistently use. Okay, I run 1 number 17, 1 Utopia, 1 Excalibur. Those are the constants in the deck. Then for my instant fusion material, 1 Kabbalah Warrior. On for my synchros, those are the 5s. Librarian is Sergeants. Sergeants is a great card. Then for the level 7, I run 1 Black Rose. Black Rose is a great, great card. On for the 8s, I run 1 Dark End, 1 100 Eyes, 1 Void Ogre, 1 Infernity Doom. That's the deck. If you guys are interested in it, PM me. I'm always willing to look at binders. My wants are on my binder video, so if you guys kind of want to take a peek at what I'm looking for, just go ahead and look on there. Other than that, comment with any ideas you have. Please don't comment and be like, why aren't you running Laval Chain? Laval Chain's the only reason this deck works. That is not true. Other than that, I hope everybody has a good day, and peace out.